Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Chris coming at you from my channel, I Am Toys. As usual, make sure you hit the 4K option on the YouTube settings so you get this in all its glory and full resolution. Because if you don't, you're just not getting the full picture, man. And how good these things really look, man, in hand. And as usual, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the dislike button. Engagement helps for the YouTube algorithm. People always ask, man, like you guys who do these reviews, make these pieces look really good. They're fantastic. They look awesome. How the hell do you have only 200 views on a particular video? And I'm like, dude, partially it's because this is a niche hobby, and it's also based on the algorithm of YouTube, man. Back when I was doing Hot Toys reviews, more traffic, more interaction, more likes, more dislikes. And if you go and search some of those videos, my reviews are still at the top of the list with some of those reviews, especially going back when I was first doing the Hot Toys reviews, or midway, we'll say, per se. So again, the algorithm helps. It makes it more viewable. Perfect example is Marlo the Collector, man. He did a Werecat review way back when by Beta Metalli. That video has something like 2 or 3 million views on it or something like that, and it went viral, and simply because of the engagement on it. And if you look at some of his other videos, in the past or recent, he hasn't had that many views on those things. So I'm just using him as kind of an example. And you can even go to other collectors too. You can look at Clipper, or you can even look at Dean's videos. You can look at some of mine, or you get the idea basically. But anyway, this is going to be a custom review of the Friday the 13th remake that came out in 2009. Different actor playing Jason this time around. I think this is a fantastic movie. I don't know why it got the grief that it did. It really doesn't make sense. Derek Mears did a great job. I mean, it's really become I think a hit now. But there are still some people in the hobby that didn't like it, and not even necessarily the hobby, but we'll say the franchise Friday the 13th fans, the fandom. There are some people that still don't like it, which I think is wild, because I really dug it. I thought Derek Mears and the makeup and the prosthetics and the way he carried himself, man, was menacing and really, really good. But we'll talk more about the film. Let's spin this guy around as we usually do, and then I'll zoom in on him, talk about the film as well in unison, and we will go from there. All right, so you guys know I love to give you the whiteout shots first, and I'm sorry I'm not doing the pan, because apparently I was filming and completely forgot to hit record. So that was 7 minutes of my life I'm never going to get back, and of course I am now short for time, and I'm not going to be doing that portion now. So I'm sorry, man, for not doing a 360 turnaround like I normally do, but cut for time right now. But anyway, like I always do, I try to give you those wide out perspective shots first before I kind of go in. As you can see, this fucker is dynamic, man. Just a mean bastard. And as we go in on him, this specific look, man, screams this one scene for me. Hopefully I'm throwing up the picture so you guys can see it. Absolutely love that shot of him when he's just these static looks. So hopefully that's coming through, and you're kind of seeing what I'm saying, or what I'm talking about per se. Absolutely love it. I think it screams the look, man, that Mears had in this film. And everyone presents themselves, their character, their interpretation of Jason in a specific way. The director's vision, the writers, as well. And I think they really did a great job. Mears was fantastic. I even have a signed machete by him that I got in a trade from a fellow collector who I don't really talk to anymore. He got really weird on me. We'll say that. But yeah, unfortunately, we go separate ways. But I have that. I'll show you guys that at the end. And dude, this figure just screams Mears, man. David Tucker did an excellent job on the tailoring. As you can see, it's all weathered, I'm assuming, by him. This is the original shirt that he had on the figure before. I think he's using kind of a different shirt this time around on the newer runs of these figures. But I like this shirt because this shirt matches the color of what it was in the film, as you can see from that one shot. And hopefully I'm throwing up some others so you guys actually get a look at that as well. And his shirt was technically tucked in the film. This isn't tucked in, but it is at the length of where it would essentially be tucked in at the belt. But it looks great how it is. It's not 100%. It doesn't need to be, for at least for me on this piece specifically, because when you see it, it screams the character that you are fucking looking at, right? Like you see that, you're like, oh, that's Remake Jason, man. There's no mistake in it. Just a mean freaking figure, dude. But like I said, everyone carries themselves differently, man. I have to say, as far as that menacing factor, even though CJ Graham, Brooker, they were all good in their own way. Kane Hodder is the definitive. Absolutely love him. But Derek Mears, too, is right up there with Kane Hodder, I would have to say, for sure. And Kane Hodder always been my number one. I don't know, number two might be a toss-up between Mears and CJ Graham. I don't know. Part 3 also has a special place for me. But yeah, who knows? It's hard to make a list with these guys, man. But overall, too, from the film, this if you guys haven't seen the remake, this is essentially supposed to be a remake. He picks up the mask for the first time in this movie as well. I kind of liked how they did it for the most part. It was good. It had some funny moments. The rules of horror are all there as well. It's just great. Derek Mears was awesome, man. I mean, I don't know what else really more to say. He was great. And it would have been nice to see him in another Jason film, but I know there's a lot of legal crap that's going on right now, but you know, it is what it is. Maybe that's resolved by now, I'm not sure, but we'll see what happens. And as we zoom in, you can see the paint on by Rob was pretty damn good, or is pretty damn good. And Dave, man, I mean, this is done way back when, dude, with the weathering on this shirt, and it's great, dude. Still holds up. With the upgraded jacket, thank you, Dave. Again, C Creations. Head sculpt mask by Beta Metalli. Paint by Rob Castro. And the machete, I don't know what that's from, or how it got sourced. I can't remember if that was something Dave did. But it's good, it's weathered. I like it. Nothing fancy on the shoes. Pants are good. They're cargos like he has. And there's a little thing that's on the side of his pants which you can't see because of the jacket where it's at. Oops, sorry, I went out of focus there. Because of the jacket, there's this little metal carrying slot for the machete that he doesn't technically use, I don't think, in the film, but it's on there. It's underneath the jacket, but obviously I can't show it to you right now because I'm holding this damn thing. And I want to show you this guy unmasked as well. Give you some underneath looks again. Just a mean mother effer, man. Doesn't get much better than that, guys, as far as a remake Jason. Look at that fucking guy, man. Just wow. Wow. As you can see, man, I'm happy. Once again, awesome fucking piece. So let's whip the mask off of this guy. Show you what he looks like. A wonderful, pretty face. Oh, look at that young, handsome boy. The makeup even on this was sick too, man. I mean, you can see just on the makeup. Just friggin' terrific job, man. Beto did a great job on the sculpt. And paint by Rob is really good. He also goes by Rob's Creature House on Instagram, so check him out there. Again, I'm gonna try to remember to put the damn links for these guys. Obviously, it's at whatever their names are. You know, Beta Metalli, Rob's Creature House, Rob Castro, aka C Creations, aka Dave Tucker. You can find him on Facebook and Instagram. But wow, man. And some of you guys are probably like, come on, zoom in. And you only get to see him unmasked briefly, man. I think maybe in the beginning, right before he puts the mask on, like slightly, I think you see him in the mirror maybe, or that might have been a deleted scene, I can't remember. But I think technically you don't really see him fully unmasked until the very end when he's drowning in the lake, when he goes down. I think that's the only time. But as you can see, Beto did a good job. Fantastic job on the sculpt, man. And Rob did an awesome job. Look at that fucking eye, dude. Look at that shit. It's freaking fantastic. My favorite word. That is awesome though, man. Hair work on that by Beto or Lou is awesome. As we go above, just mean, dude. Look at that. Just a freaking sick ass piece, dude. I know some people are out there, you know, they don't like bashes per se, but this is awesome, man. I mean, some bashes look really good. It may not be a full custom piece by one artist, but you know, most aren't. I mean, they're usually an amalgamation of, you know, Yunsel, Torbox on tailoring, or Tenela, and then head sculpts and paint by someone else and whatnot. But it's nice, you know, that when things are done in-house to a degree, like one's he has his own partner as well, which I think is his wife who does the tailoring, if I understand that correctly. And Dave does his tailoring. I don't know if he has a partner as well who does that with him in crime. But for a bash of different artists, fantastic. And also the body, people are probably, because I think I mentioned that I upgraded the body. The body on this is, I can't remember now. I want to say it's like an M34, M35 or something like that, or an M33 TB League Fison body. I can't remember what the hell it is now. So taking the pants off and getting it on was fun, let me tell you. But this thing is a beast, dude. He weighs about probably 3 or 4 pounds, man, with the new body. It's crazy. Just freaking crazy. Heavy as hell. And looks mean as hell to boot, like he should. So hopefully I've given you enough perspective shots of this. And I don't know, it's not really much else to talk about the film. I mean, I dug it. A lot of people didn't like it for some reason when it first came out, but among Jason fans, I mean, most of us, I think we could say that this was a pretty awesome damn movie. I really fucking liked it, so. All right, guys, let's close out. And that'll be it. Actually, wait, I almost forgot. I wanted to show you the autographed Mears machete. So as we go on this guy one more time, I'm sure no one's complaining. Yes. God, I love that makeup, dude. People are crazy saying they don't like this film. But anyway, Derek Mears, Murder You Soon. Obviously, the machete's not accurate to the film. Dude, I guess, who had it, who I mentioned wasn't really going for accuracy at that point. Just wanted a machete signed by him. You know, he put Jason F1309 on there. So that was really cool. I need to display this thing on the wall at some point. I don't know why I haven't, just lazy. And some other last things too about the film, honestly, that I would like to still mention. You know, a lot of this is kind of common knowledge for the most part, but back in the film too, I think Jarvis was actually supposed to come back at some point, but they wrote him out essentially because, you know, why recreate the same story again? You know, you want to create your own mythology, but you know, some elements you have to still kind of play with though. You know, and then what tricked a lot of people too is the one girl, I think her name was Jenny, the main character who you think is going to be the final girl, and she ends up not being the final girl. She actually dies, which was kind of a surprise for a lot of folks. And it ended up being Padalecki's, the chick that was playing his sister in the film. She ended up being the final girl, technically, at the end. So that was a little bit of a surprise for folks. Surprised me anyway. If you saw it coming, great. But I thought it was cool. And a lot of people also don't know that a lot of the death scenes in this too, or even the weapons too, were I think CGI, if I remember correctly, instead of you know, actual practical makeup. But it is what it is. And like I said, they did a custom chest piece for this guy in the film for Mears to kind of accentuate his muscles, that, you know, his existing muscle structure, which I think came out really good. I think he sat in the chair for about 3 hours, 3.5, maybe 4 hours or something like that. That's definitely not the longest makeup, but it's still brutal, man. Sitting there for 3 hours a day, every day, having to put on and off makeup. I'm sure taking it off is easier, but putting it on can be. We'll say you're gonna get bored. All right, so let's close out, guys. So let's close out the video. Great piece. I really like the work that has been put into this. You know, the upgraded body, the shirt is, I think, again, one of the most awesome aspects of this, because I think it's pretty accurate to the film. You know, Mears, I mean, this figure may seem a little bit more bulky, but again, I like it looking menacing. I don't mind if it's not 100% accurate. It's really good. It's one of the best remake part Jasons out there. Rob Castro, Beta Metalli, you know, Dave Tucker, aka C Creations, they all did a great job on this. And it just came out looking really good. Happy to own it. And the film was good. I don't know why, even in the fandom of Friday the 13th, some people don't like it, but I think Mears was great. Would have been nice to see him come back in another film. These guys, you know, if it's not going to be Kane Hodder, I think Kane Hodder has at least one or two good Jason films back, you know, in him. If they wanted to bring him back, which would be fantastic. You know, they're sitting on a gold mine there on a Jason film. If they were to bring him back, I mean, it would be incredible. And I hope this legal stuff, if it's not already resolved, they get it resolved, because I don't know, man. They're losing out on a lot of money, and these guys are aging. And you know, if Kane Hodder, I'm sure he would 100% come back. And if he didn't want to, or they felt they wanted to move on with Mears, I'd be happy with that. But I would like to see Kane Hodder come back, though, man. At least one or two more films with him would be awesome. The guy's older, but trust me, Kane Hodder will never tell you that he thinks he's too old to play Jason. I highly doubt I ever seen him say that. This guy will throw himself off of objects and do stunts probably until he's in his 70s. Dude's had a wild life, man, if anybody knows his history. But anyway, I would like to see Kane Hodder come back. Mears would also be great. I just hope they don't recast, man, because it's like, just bring the tried and true back. You know what I mean? I mean, you're sitting on a gold mine when they finally get their shit together to do another film, and they organize the logistics of this. They're really sitting on a gold mine if they bring the right people back for this film. So we'll see what happens. So as usual, like, subscribe, man. Hit the dislike button if you don't like the video. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you like the content. And that's really about it, man. I don't know what else I can say. Next video, not sure what that's going to be, but we'll see what happens. All right, guys. I'll see you at the next one.
What's good? It's your boy One coming at you once again.